In this problem, x is integer and 8x minus 2 to the x over 6 to the x minus 3 to the x equal to 2, and we were going to find x is 1. Before solving the problem, thanks for the likes, subscribing, and turning on notification. Okay, here we have denominator. Denominator shouldn't be 0, so we should find the roots of denominator. If 6 to the x minus 3 to the x equal to 0, then 6 to the x equal to, take this to right hand side, it will be 3 to the x. And if we divide both sides by 3 to the x, it will be 6 to the x is what? 6 is 2 times 3 to the x over 3 to the x equal to 3 to the x. So here it will be what? If we use this power rule, it will be 2 to the x times 3 to the x over 3 to the x equal, here we divided 3 to the x, it should be 1. So it equals to 1. We divide 3 to the x, and then it will be what? 2 to the x equal to 1. So x equal to what? X equals 0. X is integer. The only possible is when x equal to 0. So x0 is root of denominator. So we conclude that x cannot be 0. So in this part, at first we cross multiply. It will be 8x minus 2 to the x equal to 2 times 6 to the x minus 3 to the x. So 8 is what? 8 is 2 cubed x minus 2x equal to 2. Here 6 to the x. If I factor from, let's write that first, write 6 2 times 3 to the x minus 3 to the x. If we use again power rules, here we use this part, 3x, 2 to the power of 3x minus 2 to the x equal to 2 times here 2 to the x times 3 to the x minus 3 to the x. Now here, if we factorize from 2 to the x here, again, if you use the power rule here, 2 to the x, if you factor 2 to the what plus x is 3x 2x. By applying this rule, minus here, it will be 1. Here, it will be 2 times. Here, we can factor from 3 to the x. It will be 2 to the x minus 1. Now, if we apply this identity for here, difference of two perfect square, you say what? 2x here. This one is 2x. If you want to write 2x squared minus 1 squared equal to 2 times 3x, 2x minus 1. And if you apply this identity, it will be 2x, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1. Because 2x is A, 1 is B. You write exactly this. It will be 2 times 3x, 2x minus 1. In the beginning of the video, I told you x shouldn't be 0. So this term is not 0, because if it is 0, x we conclude is 0. This part are equal. We can divide both sides by this. 2x minus 1, because it is not 0. So it will be 2x times 2 to the x plus 1 equals to 2 times 3 to the x. Now, we divide both sides by what? Both sides by 2. So it will be 2x minus 1. 2x plus 1 equal to 3 to the x. Now here we see, for example, if x is 4, 5, it is even, it is odd, here is odd, and it is contradiction. And we should check x positive, negative. Let's check. If x is greater than equal to, let's consider here, it will be even because the power is at least 1. So if x is at least 2, so if I write this 2 to the x minus 1 times 2x plus 1 equal to 3x, this part will be what? Because x is at least 2, x minus 1 is at least 1. If x minus 1 is at least 1, power is at least 1, so 2 to the power of a positive number. Positive integer, it is even number. This part is odd number. The product will be what? Even number. But here it is what? X is at least 2. It's 9 or 27, odd number. And that's a contradiction for x greater than equal to. If x is a 1, so here 2x minus 1 will be what? 2 to the 1 minus 1. 2 to the 1 plus 1, we should check. Is it equal to 3 to the 1? Let's check. 2 to the 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. Times 2 to the 1 is 2 plus 1, 3. Is it equal? 3 to the power of 1 is 3. It's okay. So x1 is 1 answer. Now, we consider if x is negative. If x is less than 0, so we can say, okay, x equal to negative y and y will be greater than 0, and our equation, if I write it again, it will be this. Now, let's replace x with negative y. So it will be what? 2 to the negative y minus 1 times 2 to the negative y plus 1 equal to 3 to the negative y. So we can say what? We use this power rule, a to the negative b is 1 over a to the b. So I can write 1 over 2, you can negate the power, y plus 1 like here. Over 1, 2 to the y plus 1 equal to 1 over 3 to the y. Now here, if I use common denominator, 1 over 2 to the y plus 1 here. 2 to the y, 1 plus 2 to the y equal to what? 1 over 3 to the y. Now here, if I multiply these two fractions, it will be 1 plus 2 to the y equal to 2 to the, you should, about power rule, you should add up the powers. Y plus 1, 2y plus 1 equal to 1 over 3y. Now, if we cross multiply, 1 plus 2y here, multiply this equal to this. 3y equal to 2, 2y plus 1, and we said y is positive and integer, y is at least 1. So here it is what? It is odd. Here also it is odd because 2 to the y is even. So the product is what? Odd times odd is odd. Here it is what? 2y plus 1y is at least 1, so this the power is at least 3 also we can say. So 2 to the power of positive integer is even. So even equal to odd, and that's a contradiction. So we conclude what? The only answer for this problem is when x equal to 1. Thanks for the like, subscribing, and turning on notification. You can use my other playlist to improve your problem solving. There are around 40 important ideas in each topic: algebra, number theory, geometry, and combinatorics. You should memorize and learn them. If you had any question and wanted to know the important ideas that are useful from round 1 up to IMO international level, feel free to send message to my WhatsApp number in the description. Thanks for watching this video.